You know, the thing is, if you have a WooCommerce store, you have a constellation of ways to promote it. And in today's conversation, I want to explain to you how to boost your WooCommerce store sales using Facebook. So here are the steps I want you to follow right now. First, I want you to create something called the Facebook Pixel. So if you're going to maximize your sales, it's vital to gather as much information about your customers as possible, right? Because the whole thing is that if you don't have information, you got to collect intel. If you don't have information, you can't really plan a strategy. You can't have a strategy. If you don't have the right strategy, you can't boost your WooCommerce store sales. The whole thing is everything starts with information. Information. So the thing is that Facebook Pixel does a great job at helping you collect relevant data. Okay, so therefore you want to start by creating a Facebook Pixel. So really, the Pixel is a piece of code that collects data, and this code can help you track activity from your Facebook ads and optimize your conversion rates by running targeting advertising campaigns. Okay, and the cool thing is that when you have a pixel, you can actually do things like retargeting ads, right? You can do a A/B testing. All of these things will help you actually have a clear idea of what your audience is looking for. So what you want to do is, to get started, you want to head over to Events Manager, and you want to log into your account, and in the left-hand menu, select Connect Data Sources, and in the subsequent pop-up, you want to click on Web, followed by Connect. Next, you want to select Facebook Pixel, Connect. And the good thing is Facebook allows you to give your pixel a name if you want to, and you can enter your e-commerce store's URL and click on Continue. Okay. Next, you can choose how to add the pixel code to your website, because you have to do this. This is the only way you'll be able to see the conversion or the traffic coming from Facebook. Okay. And if you opt to install code manually, you can add the pixel as a code snippet using the Insert Headers and Footers plugin. Okay, after installing and activating this tool, now what you want to do is you want to navigate to Settings, Insert Headers and Footers. And at that point, you can paste the Facebook Pixel tracking code into the scripts in the script in the header box. And what happens here is that as soon as you click on Save, WordPress will add the Facebook Pixel to your online store. Okay, and I want to emphasize that you don't really need to have any programming background. Everybody can do this. Okay, it's very straightforward, and Facebook has done it has made it very easy for everybody to do. So fantastic. So step number 1, create a Facebook Pixel. Step number 2, you want to set up the Facebook shop for WooCommerce integration. Okay. By the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. I'm having a quick convo with you about how to boost WooCommerce store sales using Facebook. So the good thing that we love is that you can actually connect your online store to Facebook using the Facebook for WooCommerce extension. And so after adding this plugin to your cart, you want to follow the on-screen instructions to download it as a zip file. You need to download it as a zip file. Okay, and what will happen here is that in your WordPress dashboard, you want to navigate to Plugins, Add New. You can then upload the zip file and select Activate Plugin when prompted. Next, you will need to connect this plugin to your Facebook account by browsing to Marketing, Facebook, Get Started. So what will happen here is that your Facebook page should open in a new tab, and in the pop-up, make sure that Facebook Shop is selected. It's very important that Facebook Shop be selected at this particular phase of the process. Okay, so at this point, you can optionally create a Facebook ad account and enable people to see your products on your Instagram profile and in tag posts. And once you have made your selection, click on Get Started. And so when prompted, you can choose the account where you want to manage your business assets, including your Facebook page, ad accounts, and product catalog. The good thing is that Facebook is allowing you to have a presence on the platform, so you can actually connect to your WooCommerce and Facebook assets easily in the future. Okay, just be aware that this person, the person who has just created your Facebook assets, will own all the assets that you manage via the Facebook for WooCommerce service. And after making your selection, click on continue. And you can now choose which Facebook page to connect to your WooCommerce store and then select continue again. So the whole thing is that the process allows you to set up your Facebook shop for WooCommerce integration. You need to set it up so that those two platforms can talk to each other, right? WordPress, WooCommerce, and Facebook. Very important. The third thing you need to do is to configure your Facebook shop. You have to have a Facebook shop proper configuration. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to boost WooCommerce store sales using Facebook. Okay, so once you have actually created a Facebook pixel, set up the Facebook shop for WooCommerce integration, you need to actually specify a catalog. Why? Because the catalog will actually, it's basically a container that helps you manage your inventory, including adding things like titles, images, right, and product descriptions. And you have to have those. And you can either use a pre-existing catalog or create a new one. I mean, if you have a lot of products, if you have a diversified portfolio, I would suggest that you create a new one. If not, if you have a pretty uniform, I would say, portfolio, use the same catalog for all of them and use the pre-existing one. You need to set it up though, okay? But it's pretty straightforward. So next, you need to select the Facebook pixel that you created, that we created, actually, you and I, in the previous steps, remember? And you got to give your e-commerce account a name. And when prompted, you need to confirm that you want to associate your e-commerce store with your Facebook page, and then you need to click on continue. And Facebook will display an overview of your settings. And please be very careful in this phase. You make sure that you go through everything. If you're happy with your choices, select continue. And after you review the information and features that this WooCommerce integration will have, once you're done, WooCommerce integration will have access to a specific set of criteria and data. If you're comfortable with that, you can disable any items you wish. However, keep in mind that this may impact the way your store functions. So once you make your selection, click next. So what will happen here is that the setup manager will now link your store to the Facebook platform. And after this process is complete, the tab should reload and display your store's address. Okay, assuming that this URL is correct, select "That's my site." And that's it. So congratulations, you have now successfully connected your WooCommerce store and your Facebook page. Okay, and however, Facebook still needs to make sure that your store meets all of its requirements. So your shop will not be open for business quite yet. So what will happen is that Facebook, they'll go through their review, they'll review things to make sure everything is fine, and then they'll get back to you, maybe 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it can happen the same day, okay? But while you're waiting, it's a smart idea to put the finishing touches on your store. So this will ensure that you can hit the ground running as soon as Facebook approves it, right? And again, the good thing is that if you do all this legwork, it will help you boost your conversions later on. Step number 4, you want to manage your WooCommerce catalog. I want to go back to the catalog, which is really, really important. And so, by the way, I want to quickly remind everybody of today's topic. I'm explaining to you how to boost WooCommerce store sales using Facebook. Okay, so the thing is, if you want to manage your WooCommerce catalog, which is an important criterion, you need to map each WooCommerce category to a Facebook category using the Google product category, the GPC taxonomy. Okay, and this is really important because, again, we want both platforms to talk to each other, right? So if you're able to map those two using the GPC taxonomy, this will help Facebook apply the correct tax to your products while they're displayed in your shop, and you want that for regulatory purposes. So to assign the default GPC to all of your items, you want to navigate to the Marketing Facebook Product Sync tab. There you can enter a primary and secondary GPC in the default Google product category section. The thing is that those things are pretty straightforward, but you have to, once you have once you have the WooCommerce dashboard, things should be very easy. The thing is that you need to make sure again that the data we have on either side on either platform is similar. Okay, so as I was saying before, to assign a default GPC to all your items, navigate to the Marketing Facebook Product Sync tab. There you can enter a primary and secondary GPC in the default Google Product Category section. And the Facebook integration will apply these default values to any products within that category. However, you can really override the settings for individual products by navigating to Products, All Products. And next, you want to hover over the product in question and click on the edit link. The next thing I want you to do here in number 5, you want to create a Facebook shop product set. What is that? Well, the thing is that when we talk about Facebook shop, you need to understand Facebook is a giant marketplace. A lot of stuff is happening on the platform every single day. So you have to be able to actually slice your product portfolio in specific quote unquote niches, what we call niches, so that you can easily sell them. Okay. So product sets are a way to group the items within your Facebook shop. This can encourage conversions by helping customers explore similar and related products. Okay. And that's what you want, because a lot of customers don't care about other products. They just care about the product. Not a lot of customers, all customers only care about the product they're looking for, right? Including you. You're not going to waste your time on a product that doesn't matter to you or is not related to the specific product you're looking for. Okay. So this is kind of cool. If you want to encourage conversions by helping customers explore similar and related products, then you create product sets. For example, you might curate items based on the new season trends, for example. Okay, so to create a collection, you want to navigate to Products, Facebook Product Sets. And next, what you can do is you can enter a name and description for the product set and then assign it a category. So what will happen here is that any subsequent products you assign to this category will be added to the product set, which is really cool when you really think about it. In most cases, what we have seen is that these changes will be synced to your Facebook shop automatically. This is really, really cool. And however, you can perform a manual sync at any time by navigating to Marketing, Facebook, Product Sync, and then clicking on the Sync Products button. So this will actually establish a synchronicity between your Facebook shop, right, and your WooCommerce store. And the cool thing is that everything happens through product sets. As I said before, think about those product sets as product bundles or product clusters, as you can see on other platforms, eBay, Amazon, and even BigCommerce or Shopify stores. It's all about making sure that you actually lump all products in categories that are similar. If you have been following, if you're still around, I want to reward you with a bonus. And it's important to understand, I've been talking about Facebook shops. It's really important to explain what that is, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand how critical a Facebook shop is for their e-commerce strategy. So a Facebook shop is a virtual storefront that actually lives natively on your Facebook business page. And what happens here is that within this shop, your customers can discover, share, and even purchase your products without ever leaving the social media platform, which you want anyway, right? Because people are interested in doing things natively. They don't want to go to another website, blah, blah, blah. So you want people to be on the platform. And so if you do it properly, you are able to provide a native shopping experience. And if you really think about it, with over 2.6 to 3 billion active monthly users, Facebook can be a powerful place to connect with a huge potential audience. It also presents a chance to generate revenue directly from one of the world's largest social networks. So the thing is that once you have actually launched your shop, you can tag products that appear in your Facebook ads and posts. And again, we're going back to what I said before. This can help you drive conversions by making it easier for your followers to find items featured in your content. So after launching a shop, Your products will also be discoverable on the Facebook's shopping tab. And even better, you don't need to do anything to connect with new potential customers. Facebook's algorithm automatically surfaces products that users may be interested in based on their prior activity. So since you have already built your e-commerce store using WooCommerce, you can easily sync your Facebook shop with your online store. This means that you can run a successful Facebook shop with potentially very little day-to-day maintenance. It is really good. Okay, so this is just fantastic. So the thing is that the bottom line is a Facebook shop is really a platform that allows companies and entrepreneurs like you to create an online store and sell their goods via Facebook or Instagram. Okay, and businesses may establish a catalog of the items they wish to sell and modify their store graphics to match their brand's look and feel. Furthermore, businesses may use Facebook and Instagram ads and stories to market their products. Facebook Shop is completely free, and the greatest thing is that it can be integrated with your WooCommerce store. So again, we have an opportunity for extra revenue through Facebook Shops. And when we talk about Facebook Shops, we're talking indirectly about Instagram also, okay? Facebook and also Instagram. Let me give you a few pro tips to close to this conversation. And there are a lot of reasons why you need to set up Facebook Shop in WooCommerce, okay? The thing is, adding WooCommerce to your Facebook shop is a great method to boost your sales, not only in the short term, but also in the long run, right? You can make the purchasing process easier while also, if you really think about it, improving the customer experience using this tool. And the bottom line is that you are increasing engagement, which you want anyway, because engagement is really good in terms of the conversion of that consumer into a committed customer. That's what you want. You want a loyal customer, and that's not all though. Adding WooCommerce items to Facebook Shop has a number of other advantages, including you can analyze the effectiveness and outcomes of ad campaigns. Product and category integration is done automatically, which is really fantastic. I mean, you may think this is not important, but if you have a catalog full of products, if you have multiple products, having things done automatically really pays big time. It pays really big time in terms of time, in terms of savings in time, resources, and money. Okay, and the good thing is that because of the reach and proximity, you can actually help establish stronger customer connections. Okay, and also adding WooCommerce items to your Facebook shop enables you to sell items directly and effectively using Facebook pages. Okay, so overall, Facebook is an excellent platform for promoting your products, and unfortunately, customers having to leave your page to complete their purchases can actually affect your conversions rates. So by linking your page to your WooCommerce store, you can maximize your chances of turning your Facebook followers into paying customers. And that's what you need, okay? So just kind of quickly recap what I spoke about. If you want to create your own Facebook shop, you actually need to create a Facebook pixel. You need to set up the Facebook for WooCommerce integration. You need to configure your Facebook shop. You need to manage your WooCommerce catalog. And you need to create a Facebook product set. Okay, so this is really important. So creating a Facebook business page can also be an effective way to promote your products. However, by default, your followers will need to navigate away from your page to purchase any item that catch their eyes. So this extra step can significantly impact your conversion rates. Fortunately, there is a way to sell your entire catalog directly from your page. With a little help from the Facebook for WooCommerce integration, you can transform your Facebook page into an additional sales channels. Okay, and so into additional sales channel. So this is kind of cool. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I'll just explain to you how to boost WooCommerce store sales using Facebook. So number one, create a Facebook pixel. Number two, set up the Facebook shop for WooCommerce integration. Number three, configure your Facebook shop. Number four, manage your WooCommerce catalog. Number five, create a Facebook shop product set. Thank you. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.